my beautiful Virgos. How are you? It is the March Libra full moon, 28th. So excited. This full moon is happening at the 8th degree 18 of Libra. And interestingly, the 818 numerology leads to an 8 again, right? Because 8 plus 1 is 9, plus another 8 is 17, plus then you do 1 plus 7 equals 8. So there's really something here about beginnings and ends and cycles and balances, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect for this idea of keeping things balanced. Not too much here, not too much there, a little bit of give and take, a little bit of patty cake, you know what I mean, to keep it all going. And the 7th house is about our partnerships. It's about love, connections, relationships, all that good stuff. And so we're going to look into this energy that's coming into your life and what culmination this full moon is bringing in to you. When we look at we're going to be doing these. So the first card here is going to be, what imbalances is this Libra full moon magnifying in your life? How can the scales be brought back into balance? What truths is this Libra full moon revealing that you need to communicate? How can you create sacred space to bring in harmony and thrive and flourish when this balance comes into balance? When this imbalance becomes balanced. And lastly, a piece of advice for you. These were just placement cards, show cards. One more thing I'd like to say, talking about polarities, like the 8th, it's the I want to say unity symbol. What is that symbol called? Infinity symbol, right? The beginning and the end, the 8. There's also the moon is happening. Woo, I caught that. Did you see that? Awesome. The moon is happening here at the North Node. And this is about our purpose in life. And it's cool because the node is actually, it's not actually a place, but it is the perfect axis where the moon rotates, right? The South Node is our past. It's karmic. It tells us of our past lives, maybe people that are coming into our lives to bring up old lessons, things that are not aligned with where our soul is trying to go. And the North Node is our purpose. So the balance in this relationship or whatever comes through in the message here today has something to do with your higher self, with your soul here too, getting more aligned with it. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, what imbalance is this Libra full moon magnifying in the lives of Virgos? Woo! All right. Well, first, there is an imbalance in your ability to create or manifest or something. Maybe you're trying to pull something together. You're trying to use all your proclivities or create this new start. And look at above this guy's head, the magician's head. Who's he got there? The 8. You're trying to manifest a brand new beginning here with someone of before. And for some reason it's imbalanced. And we'll get to that in a moment. How can the scales be brought back into balance here? Oh, interesting. So there is the 2. There's a need for you to stop doing. Stop maybe actually I don't want to say stop doing, but there's something here. Like you see the magician, he's action oriented. He's got the cups here for water, he's got the pentacles for earth, he's got the wand there for air, he's got the sword, well I guess the sword's there for air, and he's got fire there. Where's this fire here now? I don't know, maybe he is the fire. Never thought about that. This card definitely represents all of the elements that he's working together. I guess he is the fire. It's his will, his action, his doing. So yeah, I guess you need to stop doing because you need to be cultivating this non-doing. There's listening to your inner self, trusting that you are spiritually guided, you are getting psychic messages. There's something here about stop trying to manifest and just listen. Just listen for a little bit. What truth is this Libra full moon trying to reveal that you need to communicate? Let's see. What have we got here? Oh, interesting. Let me see. You're needing to communicate that it takes two to tango, baby. That, yeah, you can do all this manifesting. That's all good and well. But see, he's number one. He's the card one. He manifests solo dolo, my friend. And Virgo, if you want to manifest a partner or find some balance here in this relationship, you've got to stop doing and stop pursuing and just go with that flow. Look, there's that figure 8 again. Quietly going inward so that you can trust the flow of the universe without creating magic with your mind. Even if you're not actually, you know, working with herbs or, you know, just actively pursuing or waiting for this connection, there's still something here about you just needing to trust and know, and especially know that our thoughts create our world. That if you're not intentionally and externally or outwardly pursuing manifestation, your mind is doing that, right? And I get a sense that your mind is aware of cycles. I get a sense that you're already attuned to spirituality and you're aware of all of this. I don't feel like as though I'm telling you anything new here, but I will say that the least effort gets the most reward when it comes to the universe, because we're supposed to go with the flow, and the only way to go with the flow is to trust and know that it's gonna, that with the ebb and the flow, it's gonna it's gonna bring you where you need to go. And even though you're vibing in life right now, you're doing everything you should do, you're in great energy here. Honestly, this is great energy to see. There's just something that's imbalanced about it, because look at the waves there. That's our emotions. So I get a sense that even though you're vibing, you're going to work, you're doing the communications, you look like all's good, I get a sense that just underneath that a little bit, there's maybe a little bit of unease, or there's a message that this high priestess, look at her cape here, her gown, or whatever you want to call it. It looks like water flowing. So there's a need to tap into your intuition, or even just realizing how psychic you are and how capable and spiritual you are. And through that, knowing that our thoughts create our world, so being mindful of the thoughts that we are having and trying to stop them as much as possible will bring balance to ourselves, bring balance to our life, and turn this 1 into a 2. We got 2 here, which is also creating 5, and 5 is about change. So it could also be that you're maybe wanting change in where you're wanting to go or where your life is going here. Let's see. I'm going to clarify that. Could we clarify this Magician, please? You are wanting to bring back a love connection because you're needing to get health here. Even though you're keeping everything together, there's a sense of I think you're wanting to bring back a connection that feels balanced. It might not even necessarily be love, but it's just you're maybe not connecting with the people in your life in a significant way. And I say that because you see here, that serpent is also the North Node and South Node. They have long since been signified as being the serpent around the world. And the serpent is a very spiritual being. I mean, religion has placed it as a negative, but it's not negative at all. And look at this. 2, 4, 6. You're the 6th house in astrology. So this is about you more so than anything. It's about you manifesting and realizing you have everything. And this longing for something else, well, that's natural, that's normal. This is about your soul purpose here. This is about Virgo. What are you going to do? What is your life meant to be? Where are you going to go? I'm not even so sure it's about love here, but it's about a connection to others, perhaps even work here, something. Yeah, and I get the sense that it's about fun. Because look at this guy. He's dressed up like a little clown here. But he wants to get on that boat. He wants to go have a good time on that party boat. He wants to get off the earth. I feel like you're grounded and you're wanting to get into more livelihood, like more fun, more enjoyment here. Because the High Priestess is bringing in this spirituality in your life. So maybe you're like, I know I'm spiritual, but what am I missing here? Well, it's great to be spiritual, but we need to be balanced in all areas of our life. And that includes our cups, even though you've got it in reverse here. Our cups is our love, it's our relationship, it's our emotions, it's our connections, and you've got it in reverse, meaning you're not focusing on it, but it needs to be imbalanced. I mean, look at the Magician. Look at yourself here. Look at his big cup on his table. Everybody's got a drink. And I just think that maybe that hasn't been your what you've been looking at, perhaps. And it's, yeah, let's see. How can Virgo create more sacred space so that they can flourish and thrive with this energy? You are needing to find your sexuality, needing to find that Venusian flair in your life. You know, okay, so with 2, 4, 6, right? You, here's the first card, Major Arcana, makes 1, that's 7. Libra is the 7th house. And Venus rules Libra. So, yeah, I'm really getting a sense here that you're needing to value either this aspect of yourself that's like a goddess or is abundant or is sensual, is wanting that side of yourself. Maybe you've been out of touch with it for a while. You know, the 6th house is kind of, they call it the house of bad fortune. It's the house of service to others. It's the house of giving of self. It's our routines every day. And I get a sense that you give of yourself all the time because you're very creative, you're very talented. But the Magician is very different energy of the Empress, but they're also connected. This is masculine and this is feminine. I get the sense that the balance you're wanting to bring in is within yourself, because you've been very diurnal energy, very masculine, fire energy out in the world, pursuing and doing and flowing and vibing, but you're missing out on maybe the fun in life, the love in life, the desire, or placing value in that, the two sides of the yin yang, right? They flow together. And message. What is the message? The message is to get out of the world. Stop being so focused on materialism or all these horizons. When I see this card, I always think of these sticks, these little sticks in her hand as well, actually this person here is not a man or a woman. This person is a they, right? It's one of the only cards in tarot. I think it might be the only one in tarot that features someone who does not identify as any given gender, and they're just them. So there's something here about you not sacrificing or doing in this identity that you've always had, and connecting with who you are, all sides of you, so that you'll find success and value in all aspects and all areas, however you decide that is to be. Virgos are perfectionists, and they're also super sexual. Even though they're the constellation of Virgin, they're not. They're very in tune with their sexuality. And 8 is also Scorpio, the 8th house. Occult, sex, death, taxes, secrets. So maybe there's something here about balancing this idea of you, who you are fully, so that partnerships and connections can flow more readily through you, around you, because of you. Yeah. All right, beautiful, lovely Virgos. I'm sending you so much love and hugs and kisses, and a great next cycle of the moon. If you want to like, subscribe, share so we can vibe, that'd be great. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I post. Make sure that you peep the channel so that you can check out the March 28 Libra video. I'm going to be posting very soon, within the next day or so. And yeah, X's and O's. Till next time, loves.